Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Cancer. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. For the main cards of the reading, I'll be using the Mystical Manga Tarot and the Fortune Telling Tarot deck by Yoshitaka Amano. If clarifiers are needed, the Anime Tarot. I'm recording this message for the energies of March, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you what you need to hear when you need to hear it. So let's get started. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Cancer thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life that could be affecting this? What are some things going on in the daily life? What is happening in the heart space? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? What intentions do you have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Okay, and we're going to get the cards for the person on Cancer's mind, connected to, coming towards, thinking about Cancer. What are they thinking? What are they thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection? What are they thinking? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this? What is happening in the daily life? What is going on in their heart space? How are they feeling? How are they feeling about Cancer? What intentions do they have towards this connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Two more cards. Oh, looks like we got two. Okay. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, and I see the Page of Pentacles peeking out there as well. Specifically, Cancer energy with that Two of Cups. That is somebody who could be feeling like, the two of you really could be a match. You could have something. They could be interested in you, thinking about you, maybe wanting to take a step or move forward. With this Page of Pentacles peeking out here, just a little deeper in the deck, this person could be wanting to touch base, communicate, take some real steps, do something to show you that they want to be in your world. So beautiful energies. For me, though, the underlying energies of the deck are what somebody could be feeling and very much aware of and hoping for, but maybe they haven't fully acted on it yet. I think this is somebody who feels like or knows, the two of you could really have something, and they know they also really need to take some concrete steps if they want this to come together, but it's almost as if, they're thinking and processing and deciding. And what's really needed is that action, of course, which I feel like is what you could be thinking about and interested in here. For the heart of the matter, you've got the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. But I love the Page of Wands when it comes to love reading or really any reading, because it is all about taking an action, taking initiative, taking steps towards something you're interested in and excited about. There could be somebody who's really sparked your interest, somebody you're wanting to talk to, somebody who's been on your mind, and you could be thinking about, maybe sending a message or reaching out or maybe doing a little something to show this person that you're interested. If you don't have anybody specifically on your mind, though I know many of you do, the pages, aces can definitely be signs that there's somebody coming towards you, and we do have those energies showing up. But for those of you who know who's on your mind, you might be feeling like, what, let's just go for it, give some energy to this connection and see what can happen. We don't have to have it all figured out right now, but let's explore this. Let's take some chances. Your person has the Judgment card, which is a powerful major arcana. It can be a turning point. It can be your universe, your guides blowing the trumpet and saying it is time to do something, and something decisive to really, move towards what it is that you know in your heart that your soul came here for. I mean, it's powerful. In some cases, you can even be dealing with a strong soul connection here with this being what this person is thinking. At times, this can be somebody wanting to resurrect something. Obviously, only take that if it applies to your situation. But sometimes the Judgment card can, show somebody who maybe has been quiet or maybe has been, not as much as in the picture, wanting to talk, wanting to come together. But no matter what, it's a turning point. When the Judgment card comes in, some of the challenges of the past begin to fade into the background, and you begin to experience some more of what you really came here for. And with this person being, having this is what they're thinking about you and a connection with you, they could be feeling like, this is what I'm here for. This is what I want. And the connection between the two of you could be having a stronger impact on them maybe than you realize. In your daily life, you've got the Knight of Cups, Scorpio energy here, but I love the Knight of Cups in a love reading. It can be forward movement. It can be falling for somebody. It can be opening your heart, taking a step, making an offer. It can be wanting to go out, and spend time with somebody. I feel like this energy is kind of coming towards you. So there definitely could be somebody, who has feelings for you. With this showing up in the daily life card, there could be, in some cases, maybe somebody you see in your day-to-day life or at work or, in a class or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but the way it's showing up in your daily life, it's, it can be. But with the Knight of Cups, there is more. There is deeper feeling. You could have somebody in your heart that you're thinking about that, you're wanting to explore things more and more with. And somebody could honestly be falling for you. I love that. Once again, if there's nobody specifically on your mind, this could be the moment, the time for you with this Knight of Cups showing up. For your person in their daily life, they have a Seven of Cups, also a Scorpio energy here. But this is the energy of somebody who is feeling pulled this way and that, not really sure, maybe going around in circles. It is a minor arcana, so it isn't like a major thing, but it can be somebody, who might have like a lot of situations in their life or people around them telling them, oh, you should do this or do that. And they aren't sure exactly, or if they are sure, they haven't taken those steps, what it is they want to focus on above and beyond all. Now, with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, I definitely feel like this is somebody who could be thinking, that you're what they want to focus on and that they hope that you feel the same. But this is somebody who's got some decisions to make. They've got some choices to make. They could be fantasizing, even dreaming about you. I do have to say that with that Seven of Cups energy. But let's go ahead and get an idea of what is going on with this Seven of Cups in their daily life when it comes to you and this connection with you. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. They're interested, they're attracted. Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, a need to prioritize. Interesting with all these sevens. These sevens are really the time when you decide what is important, what you want to focus on, what you want to move towards, and what you want to release. This is somebody that is interested in you. They're attracted to you with the Knight of Wands, Leo energy here, if I didn't just mention it. They are wanting to talk, do something spontaneous. Once again, take that action, move forward. But it's really important, if you're going to move forward, that you really know what it is in your heart that you want. I feel like, there's definitely this drive for this person, especially with this Judgment card, which can be all about making an important decision, to just decide something, maybe just spontaneously, just go for it. And yet their heart is a little different. It's a little more slower movement. So I feel like, and not to jump ahead, but the thing that they could be indecisive about is this Knight of Wands energy, which is just to go for it, take action, do something. And this Knight of Pentacles, which is in their heart, to plan, to take their time, to play it safe. This could be what they're deciding now. We'll talk about that as we get into the heart space. But for you, we have the King of Swords, strong Gemini energy. Libra and Aquarius can apply as well. This is a very focused, very intelligent, honest energy, lots of integrity here, lots of clarity, lots of focus, setting your mind on something and really going for it. Whenever a Swords card shows up in the heart space, though, sometimes it can be a sign that you're overthinking your feelings, trying to be logical and struggling maybe to listen to your softer side. And yet there are feelings. I feel like your heart is definitely tugging at you, but it almost feels like in your heart, it's like, you know what? I've got to be logical. I've got to be smart. I've got to set my intentions. I've got to, decide that, what is really best before I move forward. And that's not a bad, that's not a bad place to be at all. But also, I do have to say, you could be having feelings for somebody who is in this energy, somebody who's focused, intelligent, maybe even a little guarded at times. But let's see. Why do we have this King of Swords showing up in your heart space? Why do we have this King of Swords? Why do we have this King of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. My goodness. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, a couple aces, because I'm seeing this. Yeah, there's an ace in your, two aces in your outcome. 3 aces is some pretty powerful energy. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Once again, not to get ahead of myself. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck, even though I didn't talk about it, I did glance at it, you have an Ace of Swords. All the aces here. I feel like anything is possible. This is one of those, future is completely unwritten moments where you get to decide what it is that you want. You get to decide what it is that you attract and manifest in. And I feel like that is exactly what is happening here with the King of Swords, which is a very focused, determined, dedicated energy, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You were interested. You could have somebody on your mind, but I feel like you need to know, is this somebody I want to put my time and my energy into with this Ace of Pentacles? I want to manifest something that feels right, something where I can go all in. This can be the cornerstone of the 10 of Pentacles, taking a step or making an offer or, thinking about moving forward, but knowing it's got to be something that feels right, something that I feel like, I can really be centered and happy with. Your person in their heart space, as we mentioned, has this Knight of Pentacles. And as I said, we're seeing a little bit of an indecisive energy, which makes sense when you're torn between a Knight of Wands, which just wants to go for it, and a Knight of Pentacles that wants to rein it in a little bit, play it safe, and think it through. So I'm a little curious with this Knight of Pentacles, Taurus energy, if I didn't mention that, what this person could be thinking about and planning, what it is they're feeling in their heart space that they're wanting to be so sure and steady about. Justice energy. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, Aries energy here, but this is your ships coming in, and this is wanting to get out and explore something. I definitely feel like there's all this energy of definitely wanting to explore things, but at the right time in the right way. We have the Justice energy clarifying that Knight of Pentacles. Libra energy can be significant here, but there are a few things. Now, this could be somebody who is taking their time because they want to be sure that this is balanced, that this is equal, that you feel for them what they feel for you, that if they're going to put their energy into it, that, it's going to be returned in the same way. And honestly, that is why the Justice energy, Libra energy that it represents, and Venus energy, which is the ruling planet, has so much to do with relationships, because for any relationship to really, work and come together and flow and be right and lasting and meaningful, it has to be balanced. Both people have to show up. I feel like this is somebody who could be working on themselves with the Knight of Pentacles, so they feel like they are a match and can really show up right. Can be somebody who's, maybe taking their time because they want to know if you feel the same. Also, in a very literal sense, with a Justice card showing up, somebody could be, dealing with some things, maybe filing a divorce or releasing some things from the past, that they need to finalize. And this person is being, very patient because something, on your side or theirs needs to be finalized and wrapped up before before moving forward. But I do feel like there is this patient energy, but don't let it fool you if somebody's taking their time, because it's almost like I just heard chomping at the bit, which is another one of those old timey sayings, but wanting to move forward, could even be taking everything that they have to pace themselves here. In your intentions, you've got the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy can be significant, but I don't think anybody really intends the Nine of Swords. It is an energy of overthinking, feeling frustrated, tossing and turning, letting your mind wander to, difficult outcomes. And these are the moments where it's like we have to just rein it in. Our mind can go any which way. And if we just let it, sometimes it can take us to places that feel really, really difficult, really dark, really scary. We can worry about the worst. And yet we don't mean to do that. And seeing this King of Swords in your heart space, I feel like the way you really feel is you want to get a hold of your thoughts and a hold of what you focus on and not worry so much about these worst possible outcomes, but set your intentions and decide what you're going to experience before diving in. I almost said dive in, but let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have this Nine of Swords? I mean, maybe you feel like you just need to give this all some deep thought. Spirit, why do we have the Nine of Swords? Nine of Wands. That makes a lot of sense. Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, I do see your Chariot energy that is just peeking out here. Beautiful, here deep in the deck, paired with an Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, which is wanting to put in the time and the energy, focusing on things in a way that is, good, that is practical, but also really, doing something that feels right for you. I feel like with this beautiful energy of this, Cancer energy showing up here, this Chariot kind of deep in the deck, you are interested, you are wanting to move forward, but we have this Nine of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords. Up in your head, maybe overthinking, because our Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy here, could be a little guarded, a little worn out. You face some disappointments. It's our wounded warrior energy. It's somebody who's been through their share of things, but they do want to see something through, finish what they've started. They want to find the strength to take some steps and, really just keep going. But you could be feeling anxious because you've been through your fair share, and, it's only natural. And yet, even though there's interest there, I feel like you want to know if you're going to put your energy into something, is it going to be right? Because you don't need more of like the stress from the past. Your person in their intentions has the Temperance, more Sagittarius energy showing up here. But with the Temperance energy, this is patient, this is understanding, this is balanced, this is, knowing that your universe is working things out in the right way and the right time. For me, it is that Two of Cups, which I feel like we keep coming back to on the bottom of the deck, which is what I feel like this person has been hoping for and wanting to experience with you. For me, that Temperance energy is those two cups, the love, the union, the connection in the hands of divine, in the hands of your angels, in guiding you, drawing you together, bringing you together. I feel like, the Two of Cups is what they want, what they hope for, but there is this sort of understanding that things have to work out at the right time and the right way. If they were to try and rush or push, maybe it wouldn't come together in the way that they know, they truly want it to. Also, they could be, once again, being patient, like I said, with this Justice energy, if some things have to be resolved and worked out, and maybe could even be waiting for, a sign from the universe before like taking some sort of bold step, which looking into the potential outcome, something is coming up here. And all of this patient energy, I do feel like is shifting into some real movement here in the very near future. But this is somebody who could be seeing signs of you, seeing your name, hearing songs, things like that remind them of you, because your guides are working on this. Your potential outcome, look at this beautiful energy. Ace of Cups, Star. Trying to get a hold on this. Okay, Ace of Cups, Star, and Ace of Wands. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and very strong Aquarius here can be significant. But I feel like there are offers, there are opportunities coming towards you. There is somebody, I feel like, who does have feelings for you, somebody who is ready to take some steps and take some action. Offers of love, messages, communications, very much connected to this energy of opening up your heart, recovering, healing, taking that time to rest, rejuvenate from whatever you've dealt with that maybe had you feeling discouraged or worn out, or, like if things had turned upside down in your world, or if you'd faced some disappointments, you are rising from all of that stronger, more clear, more confident, more sure of yourself than ever before. And I feel like with the star energy, this is a very authentic energy. This is somebody who is, very confident. This is somebody, finding their confidence in themselves, rising as their true selves after a challenge or difficulty, but feeling like, what, I'm going to be me. Let what happens, happens. Let the chips fall where they may, but I'm going to be me. And if I'm going to move forward, take action, accept an offer, explore something, open up, and have that deep conversation, because all of these things can be represented here. It's got to be somebody who sees and loves me, as I am. And I feel like that is so important. May have even taken some difficult challenges to realize that, but I feel like now you are ready. You're ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. Now you can have a fresh start any place in a connection. For some of you, there can be somebody with all these aces, somebody new coming towards you if that's what you're calling in. But a new beginning, a fresh start can happen at any moment in any connection when somebody comes forward in a new way, in a way that is clear, in a way that is genuine, in a way that is, open and honest and just ready to explore things in a new way. And I feel like with the Judgment card, which is a decisive turning point, somebody making a decision, to put the past in the past, to take some steps, I feel like that is exactly what is happening here. And look at the potential outcome for your person. All major arcana and all very positive. We have the Sun, the Fool, and the Strength energy. Strong Leo energy can be significant. Aries and Aquarius for me as well. But never worry if you don't hear something. Oh, and I was just curious. I was like, was everything represented here? It usually is, but I feel like different things can confirm things for different people. And if you don't hear a certain sign, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the energies. I just like to share them because I think they're helpful for people. But the final cards are the Sun, the Fool, and the Strength card. Somebody who may have been unsure or indecisive, or maybe even, got, quiet or went in a different direction, because that Judgment card can sometimes be somebody coming out of the blue, maybe contacting you or wanting to talk. Doesn't have to be, but it definitely can be. Somebody who's maybe been taking their time with the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance energy is finding that confidence, that strength with this Strength card to listen to their heart, to do what they know above and beyond is the best thing for them to do. And at this moment, it feels like taking a leap towards the potential happiness that they feel like they can have with you and only you. The Fool energy is cleared karma. It's 0 point. It is somebody who's cleared some things from the past. It is somebody who's made some decisions. It's somebody who's prioritized, and now they know what it is that they desire, and they're ready to take that leap because they feel like you could be their happiness. That this could be something that, they've always wanted, they've always hoped for, and it is worth taking that chance, taking, those steps, taking that leap of faith, because you're the one. You're the one they want to be happy with. So that is a message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who was guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love if you would. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you all soon.